today I'm working on the engine. I've got it to where it runs, so I've been now working on doing some of the timing and stuff to get it to run a little bit better, faster maybe, or start and stop better. It runs pretty fair, but there's still more room for improvement, I'm sure. After I get it timed up pretty good today, I think I'm gonna get my bicycle and bring it in and see about how it fits into the opening and do some more design work on getting it to where I can hook it up and eventually do some trial runs with the bike itself. But for now, it's not doing too bad. I have to get in and time it in here. It's a little bit tight, but at least it's designed so that I can do it. Let's see, what's this? There's the one I wanted. Ah. A little bit tight, but if I don't want to go too far, then it'd be back kicking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm working on my motor here. Oop. Sorry about that. I forgot to take that off.
You doing what?
Yeah, that's a little bit too fast, too high.
Down,
Too fast.
talk plainly. What are you?
Well, as you saw, that's too far advanced, so I'm going to have to take her back a notch. See what that does. See what that does now. No. Oh, keep forgetting to take that off. Seems like the air pressure's not in my compressor. Yeah, had the compressor shut off. It ain't gonna run without air, that's for sure. So, have to let it build up and see what's going on here. It could be one of The intake valves could be sticking open a little bit too. I guess that's what it was. Or the air pressure's building up enough now to run. A while ago when you saw it running, that was 130 PSI. I've got it on a different air compressor now, so I think it's 120, 125. But I'm planning on probably running it around maybe 125. See how that is on a bicycle. This air compressor's got a 40-gallon tank on it, and the other one's only got like a 3-gallon tank. So it kicks on and off real fast. I'm thinking about looking at using some slider valves if I can get some precision ground metal. I never tried that before. I always just bought the stuff straight out of the hardware store, you know, the cold rolled, and that's really not perfectly flat, so I always had trouble with leaks. So I'm going to get some what they call precision ground metal. It's supposed to be perfectly flat and exact size, and try making them with that. These don't leak unless they're not seated right, and sometimes it seems like they don't want to seat right. I'm not sure why. There again, my precision work is not the best, so all of them may not be exactly the same size, but they all run off of the same cam, so that'll make a difference too in how efficiently they run. Still not up to pressure in there. I'm kind of anxious to see what it'll do on a bicycle. I know at running at 130 PSI, it has 20 pounds of torque. That's about the equivalent maybe of a 1/3 horse motor, electric motor. I think that'll be plenty for a bicycle. But for a car engine, it would have to be higher pressure and maybe 1.5 cylinders, I'm not sure. The cylinders on this one is 1 inch, 1 square inch. If you've seen my other video, I talked about the pistons and the cylinders before were round. And the drive wheel that is in the piston that rides on the inside of the oval ring, it had a tendency to rotate, and the drive bearing or the drive wheel riding inside the ring wanted to twist too, and you can't have that. So the bearing has to run in this plane along with the same plane that the oval is running. So I went to square pistons, I didn't know if I was gonna have a problem with sealing or not, but no problem at all. So now the ring will stay in line with the ring, and also being square, I don't have to calculate all the time the square inches in order to figure out how much air it uses and stuff, because whatever size it is, that is square inches. Okay, it's up to 125, I guess, so see what it does now. Good. Good, I like that. I think that's plenty of RPMs too. Because for one thing, on a bicycle, I don't think you could pedal that fast. If you did, boy, you was really humping it. So I'm gonna go out and get my bicycle and bring it in and take the stuff off that I had put on when I messed around with that other 2-cylinder drive wheel that was riding on the tire. That just didn't work out, so I'm gonna take that back off and see how this fits inside the frame of the bicycle and where I can mount it. Well, thanks for checking in. And for you new viewers, if you're interested in what you're doing, please subscribe and push the little notification bell up there on the side, and you'll be notified when I put out any new information. And again, as always, you long-term subscribers, thanks for hanging in there, and I hope you're enjoying and liking what you're seeing. I feel pretty confident that I'm going to have something that'll work here pretty quick. So till then, thanks for checking in again.